It is a huge weekend for sport. We know we've got the big rugby match on, but we've also got a thriller at Surrey Park. The Smokefree Southern Sharks hanging desperately into the second position, top in the southern region. They've got 2 more games to get through, and wouldn't you know it, this weekend they're up against arch rivals Otago. We went to training last night to see how they're shaping up for the big one.
Good 2.
What's all this running around, these drills, what are they all about at the start?
Basically, you know, you're trying to get warmed up. We're just trying to go back to the basic. Because I think that month layoff hurt us, so we got to start from the beginning. I think that's what we got, because we forgot what we left out, and it's really frustrating as a team. But I think we're getting there, because everybody's really pumped up and they focus on what they got to do.
How important is this game, Jeff?
Well, Jerry, as you know, any game against Otago is always of interest to Southlanders. And apart from that, of course, we need to win for points.
How important are those points?
Well, until last weekend, there were 3 teams on second equal in the competition, Jerry. And we got a bonus point last weekend, but we need a win this weekend.
Going to be a bit of spice there with Glenn Denham playing against his old team?
There certainly was last time we played Otago, especially when we beat them by a number of points. So no doubt they'll be trying to get a bit of revenge.
My favourite shot is the jump shot. My favourite shot is laps, because I can't do dunks.
My favourite shot is a slam dunk.
My favourite shot is the 3-pointer.
My favourite shot is the buzzer beater.
And the shot I love is when the orange ball goes through the orange hoop. How can you tell they're pumped up? How are you feeling that?
I can tell because the way they training hard, the way they running the drills. You know, when a guy make a mistake, everybody's getting on them. So you can tell. You can tell. I mean, I've been in basketball for 20 years, and you can tell when guys dragging and everybody's pushing themselves. They talking among each other, and that's a sign.
What techniques do you have to use to beat Otago?
I think we just got to get back to the square root one and focus on defense and playing team basketball. And another thing, you got to have fun when we're out there. And we haven't been having fun. We've been too much little bickering between us. And I think you got to leave your mental baggage behind you. The only thing you can think about is what between the basketball up court, you know, the line. So I don't know. I've been here a long time, and I'm trying to get us back on a winning way.
What's it like playing with Guy Newell there and Glenn Denham, those fellas?
Oh, it's a privilege to play with those guys, you know, because the years of experience they've had and they've brought it down to show us younger fellas. They've taught us a lot of skills, so that's
How are you going to know you're going to have a big one? What's the sign you've got a big one coming up on Saturday?
I can just tell by the guys the way they're talking, and you know, we're all hanging out on their PlayStations, itching to play a bit of basketball.
Well, I think the attitude is great down there. They were bright, they were high, and they were intense, and Roger Newell was really whipping into that training as well. Of course, he's on the bench for the Southland rugby team. But the big difference between a winning and a losing game is often the crowd, so get along and support the team. And here's the details on exactly when they're playing. Saturday, 7 o'clock, so you can watch the rugby, have a little interval, maybe get some fluid in between times, and then pop down and see the Sharks really put out a big one against Otago. They need that if they're going to stay in contention for the regional finals. And just looking at the cost there, only $2 and $5. You won't get any better priced entertainment than that around the place. So let's see if they can repeat. The Southern Sharks can defeat Otago again. And remember, Glenn Denham will be there, the former Otago captain, so that'll add a little bit of spice to it as well. Be along to that game. And also, let's see what else is happening on the weekend. And of course, as we just heard before, we're going to be hearing from Constable Keith and Sniff. They're at the State Insurance Theatre. They'll be there at 2 o'clock. Catch up with them at 2 o'clock on Saturday. Tickets $10 for adults, $6 for children. And I know the children's get an activity pack thrown in with that as well. We also got, coming up later in the day, And it is the rugby at 2:35 p.m. Southland versus Wellington. The big game is there, $10 for an adult, and also you can get your child along for nothing. Plus they get that packet of chips and also the fizz.